Hey there everyone, this is Jeffrey with Killaskila Gaming, and welcome back to Subnautica. Previously, we did a lot of work on our base. We followed up on the last Lifepod, we followed up on the Degassi habitat, which led us to a new biome and a third habitat, and otherwise mostly did a lot of resource collection and touch-ups on the base, including a couple major ones, the scanner room, which we actually built a second base for so we could scan a different environment. And we also switched from a bioreactor to a nuclear reactor, which I've already drained using our new water purification devices, which is why I'm sitting in my sea moth at the moment. So let's get back into this. I got a plan. So let's dive back in and see where this takes us. Okay, so we'll leave you here. Base is still powered down, of course. We have what we need to build our Cyclops. Let's do this.
Only experienced townspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
Oh, buddy. All right. Oh, yeah. This is what I've been waiting for. Isn't she beautiful? He beautiful, I guess. It's got a manly voice.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay. So, we are officially in the Cyclops. Let's do a quick little tour, a little breakdown of what we have here. We have storage compartments. They're not massive size like what we have in the base. We could build more. I was kind of debating about filling up this room. If we can get them to look normal, they're probably not going to look normal. So we'll kind of see. We have a docking area here for sea moth or prawn suit. This will bring us upstairs. There's a ladder up front as well. So we have the engine room here in the back. Modifications here. The thing runs on power cells, so I believe 6 of them, 3 on both sides. So 200 energy readout for both. I don't know what that's actually in. And so we're looking at 1200 energy as our max right now. And 6 potential upgrade sets here. If you go to the other side, we have something really important. A Cyclops fabricator. This we need to figure out. Engine efficiency. I think we have tube upgrade. Fire suppression. I think we have that as well. Yeah. Maybe it's... I don't remember if it's engine efficiency that we have. So here are the other 3 power cells. This is our dock for a vehicle. This is what allows us to kind of modify the vehicle, and we can't upgrade this so it can do repairs in addition to charging, but just note that the charging is a 1-to-1 energy usage. So, you know, we don't want to rely on that. This room I figured we could probably use to put a bed, resources, something like that if we want in here. Grow beds if we really want. And we have the bridge. So, health readout over here. This will mark if we have anything on the ship, like something trying to feed off of it, or if it's taking damage, where the hull breaches are. We have these right here. So floodlights for outside. You can kind of see the lights kind of come off in 3 locations around us. Lights for inside. which is really cool. The interface is actually with the steering wheel here. So we have this for kind of like a radar system, but this will give us, it's how you activate it, how we can see what our power is at without going back. We have some modification setups here as well. I do like to drive with the lights off, same as you would a vehicle. So we are going to name it after the channel. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, so let's see how this looks. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Can't tell from the real subtleties on my like camera and channel. I tend to like pink and pink on black especially, or black on pink, however that works. I like the combo of them. All right, so that's good. And we want to give you a tag, right? So, Seamoth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
He's going to suck up a little energy here, but I can't really do anything about that. Essentially what we want to do is just get underneath.
Captain, all systems online.
And we now have control over upgrades and whatnot just right from here, and it'll charge off the system's power cells. Essentially, it kind of serves as a scouting vehicle for us in that form. So I think the sun is going down. We don't necessarily want to be cruising around in the dark right now, and we're just taking it out.
Fluid intake.
So I think I'm gonna go get some food for us and water, make sure we're good for the road, and then we will take off after that. Oh yeah, you can kind of see the lights too. Like I said, it's kind of like a 3-point system. Is there an upper light? I don't. Oh yeah, there's an upper light. So usually like a 3-point system from what you're gonna see, but
Vital signs stabilizing.
okay. So we are up on the pod for now. Let's read a little bit. We have a couple things to read, and then hopefully it'll be daylight by the time we're done. So last two carnivores, we did the crab snake and crab squid, which are very different. So crab snake, this is from the jelly shroom cave. This life form appears to live in symbiosis with the local flora. All encountered specimens have been located within 50 meters of jelly shroom flora, frequently within the plants themselves, which is why they're hiding in them. And they actually grabbed us, I think, a couple times at least. Jaws. The crab snake has 2 pairs of fangs and 1 larger claw on either side. It plunges these claws into its prey, locking them in place while the inner jaw tears through the flesh. Jelly shroom symbiosis. Jelly shrooms provide the perfect lair from which to ambush their prey and protect their young. The presence of crab snakes likely deters herbivores from feeding on the jelly shroom itself, thus ensuring the relationship continues. Behavior. Crab snakes display territorial behavior when threatened, patrolling the cave systems in which they reside. Assessment, avoid. And our very last, and probably one of the coolest ones, the crab squid. We've not spent much time around these, but the sounds they make are really cool, and they look rather complex, but I think they're pretty simple organisms. Crab squid. This larger predator can be found in deep waters where it lurks amongst the blood kelp and membrane trees in search of prey. It can deploy a powerful electromagnetic pulse to defend itself. Limbs, 10 limbs featuring different appendages for swimming, walking, hunting, and possibly even tool use. Creatures caught in its grasp are expertly butchered and quickly consumed. Behavior: rays and other illuminated herbivores are its usual prey and will approach and attack any light source in the vicinity. Its EMP blast was likely developed as a response to predation by creatures with electrical hunting mechanisms, probably like those big rod things we found in some of the deeper waters. Intelligence: while crabsquids appear to have large brains and resemblance to the intelligent squids of Earth, the organ inside the creature's head is in fact its stomach, which it must fill with startling regularity. Assessment: neutralizes electrical equipment. Lights attract it. Unwanted attention. Yeah, they're quite cool looking though. And what was here that was new? Probably that depth module, right? For the Cyclops. No, it's the decoy tube. Huh. Alright. And what do you know? It's daylight. Let's take our new baby out for a swim. I probably should grab some more batteries, but I'm too excited. Let's go. Okay, so what do we want to go first? I'm thinking the Blood Kelp Zone was one kind of an interesting area, and we found some uranite there. So I'm thinking let's head back there for now, and I want to eventually head out to the what's the other zone? Kind of where I thought the other Blood Kelp Zone was. Okay, so we have our cameras. Let's see how they're looking. This one's good. Good. Put this one down a little bit. Yep. Okay. Silent running will leave off. Can we automatically load in a torpedo? Alright.
Engine powering up.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we are go. We're going to stay on the moderate level. If you go too high, the engine will overheat. Okay. And we want to make sure to avoid Reapers still, because they can deal quite a bit of damage to our hull, which is not good for us. Okay, let's stay here because we're in relatively deep water this way. Oh, we're over the floating islands here. Start to descend a little bit. You know, we've really never checked this area out. That will leave you here. Our depth is 500 by default. Okay.
Engine powering down.
Let's do a little scouting here.
All systems online.
I don't know if I've ever gone into like these really deep caves here. Is this a wreckage? Huh, out here, of all places. Let's check it out. Cyclops fragments. That's not good. That means there's probably Leviathans around here. Yeah. Just be cautious. Okay, it's probably worth checking this out. What popped up there? Something popped up. For scanning. Grapple arm. Oh my god, really? Okay. Yeah, this is kind of stuff I wanted to look for. That's for the prawn suit, and this probably is too. And what are you? The propulsion arm. Yes, more of this, please. Okay, we have a laser cut point here. Suppose I could try to get this off. Oh, could have just gone the other way. We'll have to get some O2 then. And come back, so there's no way I'm going to get in there. No. I do believe the Leviathans tend to leave the Cyclops alone if it's just sitting with its engines off. Let's get a little closer for this. So you should be relatively safe. In fact, I think a lot of times people recommend just turn them off altogether, because otherwise they will definitely cause you problems in it. It also has a feature called silent running, but it just sucks up energy. So, you know, don't use it if you don't have to. Oh, that's a drill arm. This must have been like a prawn sector, maybe a chunk of the prawn bay area or something. Okay, you don't need to be a jerk. Is that another floating island? Oh, we gotta check this out. Nice. Out of here. I shouldn't have put the repair tool away. You mind? Hey, can you go away? Please. Big jerk. Let's see. Should have swapped that with the laser cutter. Alright, let's see what else. What was in that room? Feels good to have the Cyclops again. Some people just jump on it right away, but I'm like, you know, it's not. It's only so useful without, you know, a way to recharge power cells. So, okay, something I already had apparently. What are you?
PRAWN Safety Instructions Appendix A14. Don't climb on or get off equipment while it's moving.
I actually don't know what that stands for. Now that I think about it. Oh, I got another one. Swim charge fins. That sounds cool. There's another exit, okay. And what are you, just prawn suit? Yeah. Oh, you're the arm from the prawn suit. I'm not really seeing anything else in here. So swim charge fins. I think those are fins that charge your batteries. Like as you swim. So you're kind of, you are the charger essentially. It's like having those flashlights that you wind.
30 seconds.
Okay. Did we get enough prawn attachments? Where's the prawn suit? Yeah, swim charge fins. Wirelessly charge your held tool while you swim. Yep. Okay. Propulsion cannon. Jump jet. Drill arm and grappling arm. Yeah, we need more for those. Okay. I'm gonna jump in one more time. Make sure there's nothing in here that we missed. I tend to forget to look up. Which is kind of funny because we're like, you know, we're floating in water, so it's like gravity doesn't really have the, you know, you don't really have weight in water. You know, not like you do on land, at least. That's why astronauts use pools to simulate weightlessness. Propulsion cannon. If you didn't know that, they basically just use humongous pools filled with whatever tools and stuff they need to work to simulate you know, being in space. Yeah, I think we cleared this out. Alright, like I said, this must be kind of a connection to the Prawn Bay area. Kind of dark to be able to see right now, but... Oh, you're another drill arm, aren't you? You mind? Oh, wait. Okay, where are you? There you are. Drill arm is most important to me, but the grappling arm is important too. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, drill arm. I can build that. I have the stuff. Check. Oh my god. I kind of want to see this part of the island because this looks like it goes, we're a ways down here. Dude, piss off. How big is this island? There's a geyser on the floating island. Oh my god, that's so cool. I would like to get that grappling arm. I know I probably can't build it, but... Jump jack, grappling arm, and drill arm make for a nice combo. Oh, these are just falling off. What is this? This is kind of crazy. I don't think I've ever been under here.
Check fluid intake.
Are you grappling? Okay, there we go. Gotcha.
New blueprint.
Let's get back up.
Captain. All systems online.
Can I repair it from here? No, we cannot. Alright. Guess I don't think they're strong enough to do anything. Okay, we got a blood kelp area. I was thinking let's go check that out while we're out here.
Engine powering up.
I wonder if we're at the edge of the plateau here. Is that a vent? We've scanned one of those before, but we found a couple of them. Those underwater vents. They said there are peepers coming out of them. Let's go to my blood kelp marker. Yeah. We're right over the blood kelp zone. Thinking maybe if we stay here, we're probably relatively safe.
Engine powering down.
We're close to the dunes, but not close enough, I don't think. It's gonna matter much.
All systems online.
Oop, crabsquid. Yeah, now we're getting into the thick of it here. So do we want to take some pustules with us? See a warper, let's avoid that. Oh, we get a new predator there, don't we? These aren't the same as the land ones. Blood crawler. Okay. And how many of these bad boys can we... Blood root. We've never seen the root, have we? Oh, would you stop? Blood oil. How many of these can we grab? Probably do one more. Without sacrificing some room. I think the only thing we can make from these is benzene, but... Oh, I hear some sparkies. I hear warper. Oh! Wait, don't we have the biter? Oh, blighter? Blighter? Not biter? You mind? I see a little green, so those... Okay, go away. I said I needed uraninite, so... Kind of hard to pick it out of a crowd here, though. Oh, oh, you. That's what's making that sound. No, 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 don't... Don't break my ship. Much... Yeah, he damaged you pretty good. Okay. Let's retreat for a moment. No, 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 we don't need another one. I want to drop off those pustules and repair my ship. Christ. It's a little hostile in this area. This is cool, though. I'm enjoying this. What the... What's a Lifepod? We never heard from this one. Cyclops depth module. Oh my god. What are the odds? Lifepod 2.
Integrating new PDA data.
Make sure nothing's watching us. I did not expect to find that. That wouldn't even send out a message. Oh, what do we need for the benzene? Okay. See, we can build that too. Grappling and drill. The jump jet's the one that's gonna be tricky. Yeah, we need some crystalline sulfur. Alright. Okay, Cyclops depth module. Shit. Oh, that's Mark II. We have some nickel, but not enough. These are modifications. Okay, where's the actual Cyclops? Ruby and plasteel, we can handle that. And we're already at 500, that's not bad. I think the deepest we can go is around 1200, I want to say, but... Oh, before I forget. Prawn safety instructions, appendix, don't... Yeah. We'll read this later. Data download. I wonder how many survivors there are that we haven't heard from.
Flotation devices failed.
We're flooding. Evacuate.
Wait. I can reconfigure the O2 system to act as a bilge pump.
It's working.
Okay, good news. We're alive and we've stopped sinking.
Bad?
The oxygen's going to run out in 30 minutes and we're 500 meters down.
What do we do?
We'll have to use the remaining juice to send a distress call and build whatever gear we can. Then we find a way to the surface.
So why did we not hear from them? And what crashed into them? So we can still search a little bit, I think.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This area is so big. Or feels big. It'd be kind of interesting to like build a scanner around here and see what we're not seeing. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is one of the areas that can lead us really deep into the planet. Probably right through here, actually. We probably shouldn't go down there. In fact, I think I've actually taken my entire Cyclops down this before. Is that uraninite? Or is that copper over there? Uh-oh. Where are you? I heard you. Okay. Uraninite, we're getting a lot of it. Oh, shoot. Shoot. I did not want to deal with that. Oh, he's going after my thing. Oh, wrong. Leave my ship alone. Just when I find what I need. Stay here. Let me give him a taste of damage. Back off. Okay, he's acting like he's leaving. They're so cool, but notice how he went right for my ship there. Okay. More uraninite galore here. This is what I need. As much as we can get. It's not gonna work against me. I have health kits. I do. Crap. Okay, I think I killed it. It's kind of fallen. Sorry, buddy. You I don't feel so sorry about. Yeah, I actually kind of feel bad. So cool looking though. Okay. I know what you are and I don't feel as bad about taking you out. Warpers. Keep your distance. Keep your distance, but don't make it look like you're keeping your distance. I don't know, fly casual. Points if you get that reference. Yeah, so just know, when it comes to the Cyclops, upgrades have to be made on the Cyclops if you want to make them yourself. And then you can modify them, I think, at the mod station. either at the regular mod station or the moon pool one. I think the regular mod station. Feeling like we're getting too close to the surface now. The Uraninite seems to be buried in here. It's so cool the way the blood kelp grows. I wonder how much room it would take to get a sample of it to grow. I never thought about that, growing pustules. How far out did these go? Is there a reef back? I hope. No, that is not. Why am I doing this? Ruby. Oh my lord.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's an adult, isn't it? That is a ghost leviathan. Dive. Oh, he didn't go far, did he? Oh boy. Oh boy. It does not like me, does it? How's this work on it? Asking for a friend, right? I don't know if that's gonna even hit it. Uh-oh. It's not doing anything. Oh! Oh, it's working. It's working. Where's my... You're not gonna work for long, are you? It's so big. Oh my god. Oh my god, don't. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Holy crap. Let's get out of here. Oh. He's not happy with me. Oh my god, resources. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Holy crap, look how big that is. And it's following me. It was not staying where I found it. Okay, so... That's interesting. It's tethering the islands together. The blood kelp. That is so cool. Interesting. Crabsquid? I'm thinking. Huh. How far out are you? Oh, is that a new fish? That looked really different from... You are different. Spinefish. Let's check it out. It kind of looks like one of those hoop fish. Is that what they're called? But it looked a little bit more skeletal. Oh, oh. Yeah, I thought we were getting closer again. Oh boy. Maybe that's enough for that area for now. Okay. We have enough to make 3 rods, but we already have a dead rod on top of that.
Captain, all systems online.
I don't know if it's really worth checking this area out too much more, but if I could get a little bit more of the uraninite, that'd be nice.
All systems online.
Where are we? There we go. Okay. That worked out really well. Okay, so lights off. Engines.
Powering up.
Alright. Let's head home. So cool.
Engine powering down.
All right. Since we are not in the position to be going inside, because I don't really have a way to do anything in there right now, I'm going to use this as my spot to take my short leave here, because I'm going to go put the chickens to bed, and then we'll get back to what we're doing, which is going to be getting that base powered up, and then probably going on another venture into a new location, because, you know, why not? Hey there, everyone. Future me here. Chickens have been tended to for the night. I got myself a nice stimulating beverage. So let us dive back in and see where we go with this. First things first. Again, fortunately we have the pod here, so we can fall back on that as needed. Nothing on the radio as suspected. Okay. When there's so many water filtration devices, you're like, wait, what part of the room am I looking at? Okay, so nuclear waste. Okay, so it's
restored. All primary systems online.
so it's still 2,500. It's just probably like depletes the rods as it goes.
All systems online.
Let's get her baby inside. All right. So, I did hull reinforcement, engine efficiency, and those can be used in both Cyclops or prawn suit. I wanted to do specific for the prawn suit. I wanted to do solar charger, perimeter defense, and sonar. There. Okay, so we got a little bit of everything. I don't think I'm going to use the torpedo system, but that's all the upgrades we're possibly going to want as far as I can think. If anybody's got ideas on the torpedoes, let me know. You know, to me, they never seemed worth it. Okay. Let's see. How are we looking on this side? Wait, where's the name? Why's the name not showing up? I don't know, as long as the name shows up when I... Yeah. Alright, anyways. Storage compartment I want to keep on. Depth module we need. So we did engine efficiency, solar. So let's do perimeter defense and hull reinforcement, and I'll keep these in case we need them. Engine efficiency, I don't know if we really need these. Need that. We got it if we want it. So I don't think we have room to put it in here since we put the extra stuff on. We changed the orange. Didn't I change the orange? Well, whatever. So we have our kind of survival gear. I could reduce this, do like one of everything. Because I'm definitely going to want to put some of this on the Cyclops instead. So... well, let's keep those in there. I'll keep the beacons with the sea moth, I think. So now I have a little extra room by transferring that stuff. Maybe the flares as well. Okay. Okay, so we can automatically just put one in here. Maybe I'll just keep the extra 2 I have. So we have the decoys. I'm just gonna put this in here. Okay, so we don't need to get the engine efficiency thing because we already have one. Yep, module 1, okay. I've been making a bunch of disinfected water, as I probably noted already, and I'm gonna figure to fill a cabinet with this. You know, we have the salt and stuff, and table coral is easy to come by, so I figure why not build a stock there, and we'll just take that with us for now. And then we have our depth module, so 900. Okay, so it's pretty much the same as the same as our, what do you call? I don't know why it's escaping me. Sea moth. Okay. So which one is partially? Oh, I wonder what used that up. I don't recall. Oh, I used the fabricator, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, so that's ready to go. I'm gonna finish up making the water, and I wanted to collect some quartz, and we're gonna head on our next journey. And this should work to just throw crap in here. Oh no. Uh-oh. It's not letting me get rid of the reactor rod. Crap. Okay. Never mind. So what do we do with reactor rods? That's not good. Maybe what we'll do for now is just make a container for them. Okay, we'll just put it in here for now, I guess. If there are ways. So we don't have any way to recycle that. And all rods are still going good. Yeah, I guess that's realistic, but uh-oh. Maybe solar is the way to go then. And we're gonna head off to explore some new area. I'm kind of debating. Do we want to try the solar charge on this? I think for now we'll take it as is, but
Welcome aboard, Captain.
it's not a bad idea to consider.
Captain, all systems online.
Alright. I do want to do some building on this base, on the Cyclops, which is basically just a base, but I think for now we'll save it for later. So I was thinking of heading out towards the floating island. There's some stuff we can do out there. Yep, so the Aurora rendezvous point.
Engine powering up.
Essentially what I want to do is look for some locations out there that I've been looking for that we haven't gone to yet. So I want to check the reef. And we're gonna try to be very careful about this, but so we want to check the reef, and I want to see if we can find the other Blood Kelp Zone. Okay. Something I would like to actually look for while we're out here, now that I have it in mind. Yeah, it's right here. So remember, the second officer crashed at a location that had some nice resources here. We weren't able to get too deep with our vehicle at the time. This is it. So let's start here. And then we can check the reef.
Engine powering down.
All systems online.
The main reason I want to come down here is for a ruby. Just because we have almost nothing left in case we end up needing it. Lithium. This is it. The Blood Kelp Zone. I knew it was over here. Okay, well we're gonna explore that too, but for now let's look for ruby. Time capsule. Oh, nice. And a blade, which I guess I don't really need, but more ion. PC 1107314595. These items are of great use to, so make sure to go straight home. But be careful, because there are dangerous things in these waters. Hope you find use in these items and my trusty knife. I wish I already have my own knife though, buddy. Thank you though. The ion cells I will definitely put to use. It'd be nice to get a good inventory full, but you mind? Of course, I put the knife away. Oh, I can just bat. I don't know I could bop him with my. I don't know I could just bop him with my scanner. I like that. Okay, where are we falling off? Right about here. I'll leave it. Yeah, leave it right about around here. How far up does that go? Oh, I do have one Omni, right? Yeah. Oops. I didn't equip it. Oh, so we're on the north side of the map, right? Comparative to the other one. Nope, south side. On the island. Okay, yeah, south side. Where'd I... There you are. Oh, no, dude, do you mind? Let's... Ooh, pretty music. Let's head back up towards the Cyclops. Man, I was going in a completely different direction compared to where that is. Or almost completely.
Captain, all online.
Alright.
Engine powering up.
Let's turn around. Descend. So are we going up this way then?
Engine powering down.
Seems like a precarious place. Oh well. Guess we'll find out.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
So this is just all underground. Where's that beacon? The other one was in the floating island area, and I don't remember any floating islands here, other than the big one. That's why I have a feeling this might be a little different. Oh, Uranite. This cavern is huge. Is that a warper? Oh boy. Where's my Cyclops? There you are. This actually looks like it would fit my Cyclops. I wonder if we could actually use this to get down to the reef. Not the reef, the Lost River, since they're kind of combined. Okay, so this goes right back into the reef, the Kelp Zone. Interesting, this is like a really open access way to get in. The problem I've always had with the Lost River area is it's completely underground. And so the problem that caused for me is, you know, I like to take the Cyclops with me, especially when I'm down there. And it's a tight fit. Looks like nothing is causing us problems. Alright, so where do we want to go from here? It'd be kind of nice to find the actual reef. Problems, they're kind of away from where we are.
Engine powering up.
So I think we want to head more... Where's our compass? We have a compass right here? Oh, it's literally right in front of me. A little more... maybe not quite this way, but... Yeah, this is looking like dunes. Maybe we should get out of here. There we go. This will work, I think.
Engine powering down.
All systems online.
Alright. I'm thinking let's go down from here. And then we'll kind of see what happens. We got some rock formations. There's the bulbs, so we are at the reef. I hear warpers, crap. What is this? These rock formations.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Huh. I wonder what this is. Just a little alcove. belting things left and right here. Okay, how far are we away from this? Quite a distance. The water sounds like it's getting a little heavier here.
Damage to plant life on the seafloor suggests this may be the migration path of
Yeah.
a huge bottom-dwelling life form.
Oh, I see him. Yeah, this is actually where I wanted to go. Cool. Sea treader. Ooh, so cool. How do you mark a place like this? Alright, so the thing that's cool about this is they dig up resources. You can just follow them and pick crap up, which is really cool. Yeah, see, we're almost a full kilometer away from our original site. I just don't know exactly where to mark this place. Oh, there's another one. Huh, you're going in a different direction. You any different? No? Yeah, membrane tree, okay. How far? Okay, I'm out of curiosity here. I kind of want to keep following them, but I'm kind of wondering how far they go. This path goes before it becomes something else. Or does it literally go in a big circle? Oh, is this a cave? Oh, there's more. I wonder if they just kind of circle this big block here. In which case, this might be the spot to mark. Looks like wreckage. Huh. I don't want to deal with that. What is this? I didn't even see what it was. Something I have. Holy crap. Look at that wreckage. Okay, Cyclops is over that way. Maybe I should mark the deeper area just so I know. The sound is really different here, but there's a big chunk of wreckage. if it's something we can enter, though. What if this is like a piece of like like a thruster or something? I'm not really sure what the best way to mark this is, though. I suppose we could just put a beacon down where the treaders are. I can find them again. They're down pretty far, though. Okay, where was I? So, wait a minute. Really? Don't have a tablet. Huh. This is right next to my marker for the nearby Blood Kelp. I think I'm kind of in the same area where that... So the Treader's Path is pretty much right near where I started. It's just hard to navigate around here. What did I just belt? What are you? You're new. Spiked horngrass? Before I forget. Nope, not upgrades. Let's go down to the reef. I want to say it was over this way. I could be way off, but... Here we are. Here we are. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Let's just mark this spot right here. I kind of need a beacon, don't I? What are you? Oh, you're just infected. Put you in a place where the treaders aren't gonna take you around. And the marker can be changed. Goes deeper. This does not feel safe. As I say that, the music cuts out. Thank you, game. Yeah, there they are. See if I can pick some stuff up. What's that? What is It's that rock formation. It's probably where the ship's being held. So we got some deep shrooms. Ooh, what are you? Alien feces! I would love some feces. What can I do with that? Nutrient-rich manure suitable for bioenergy production. Hell yeah, let's take that. I was talking about putting a bioreactor at the scanner site. Give me some more poop. I would love some poop. Who doesn't love a good pile of shit? So let's go and get the Cyclops. Some of that, let's load up on that poop. There was other stuff I was hoping to find, but I was hoping to do some more exploration of the reef and all that, but I think this made it worth it. There's other stuff I'd like to look for while we're still surface side though. But I don't know, I might need to think on like where to go. That was one area I know I wanted to see. We got a lot of resources to it. Random stuff, but you know.
Seek fluid intake.
I'm working on it.
Captain, all systems online.
Okay. I suppose we shouldn't expect to be able to find everything in one day, right? I'll do some research though. We'll see what we have not found. So, oh, that's my water one. We'll see what we have not found so far. Let's see.
Engine powering up.
So while we're over here, let's see if we can get more of the giant piles of shit. Oh, don't want to hit the island. That's blood kelp. Sea treader. Yep. The map does have a drop-off point. It's somewhere else. I'm assuming it drops off. Yeah, I don't know how deep you can go, but there are things to be learned by going there. But we're not doing that until later. I think we're in the right spot, right? Let's go up a little bit. Oh, wait, let's sit down.
Engine powering down.
Okay. I think we are good. I don't think I banged this up at all. Hopefully we're not too close to the ground.
All systems online.
Yes. Oh yeah, feces. More poop, please. Oh no, not those things. Damn warpers. You go. Okay. Where's my? I had more med kits. I'm gonna need them. Okay, I can still get more. Huh, we are right next to the reef then. Cool. I just realized all the bulbs above us. Ooh, ooh, I don't want to get... Oh, I heard that. I heard that. Tell me that was a poop. It's totally a poop. I heard it poop. Okay, so 2 more. Alright, let's head back to our Cyclops and head home. I think we've done more than enough today. I've already been recording like for about 4 hours, I would say, for this whole endeavor. I'll kind of do a little bit of research. I feel like there's some other wreckages I know I've seen, but I can't think of where they are. So I'd like to try to completely explore the surface before we do anything else. And I'm thinking maybe we should grab some of those,
Captain, all systems online.
grab some more of those like tablets and check out some of those places and see what they're all about. 'Cause we've come across a few now. You know, that we just couldn't do anything about because I didn't have them on me.
Engine powering up.
Alright. Let's climb. Climb and steer.
Engine powering down.
Okay. We're gonna move our little one.
All systems online.
Give her a little quick tune-up.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, now that we're back, we have to transfer everything over, of course. Okay, let's do... trash can. Be right here for now. That's just temporary, so... Okay, so before we officially close out, we do have some new scans, which included the Leviathan. So let's see what we have here. I think this is all it. Yeah, Leviathans, okay. Blood root. Okay, so this is from the new Blood Kelp Forest, I think. Or was it the original? I thought it was cool I was holding up the islands. These root systems generally extend from one cave wall to another. Let's see. It's got numbered 1, 2. Yep. 1, coiled root system. Where this root system breaks through into open water, its tendrils coil around one another for enhanced structural integrity. 2, cave wall rooting. Where the root meets the cave wall, it penetrates into the rock and continues to grow, albeit at a slower rate. Both blood roots and blood vines produce blood oil pustules, confirming that they are in fact one and the same flora species. The majority of the root system thrives within the rock itself, occasionally breaking into open water to reach untapped mineral resources, or generating vines which feed on water-based nutrients. Very cool, if you ask me. Let's see, I want to close the other stuff so I can just see what we want to see. Alright, let's go down through these. Blighters. This is one of our new ones. Small predator that shares close resemblance to the more common biter, which we found on the ship, but tends towards a more solitary, less aggressive hunting style. I beg to differ. 1, olfactory stalk. While the red-tipped protrusion on the blighter's head once served as sensory apparatus, it has adopted not to chase, but to coax its prey into its path. As prey creatures are attracted to the dancing of the stalk, the blighter can dart forward to catch and consume them. 2, teeth. 1 row of sharp, piercing teeth is all the blighter needs to tear through its prey. And 3, eyes. This creature has found little use for eyes in the deep, dark caverns it inhabits. Its eyeballs are likely sensitive to nothing more than broad fluctuations in local light sources, e.g., which is not put there correctly, when a meal is crossing its path. Assessment, avoid, or incapacitate. Yeah. Herbivore, small. That's probably the little fishy that we found. Spinefish, yeah. Kind of cool looking. It does look like a skeleton. It looks like a hoopfish from a distance. That's what I first thought it was. Then I realized it looked a little different. Small school mentality prey fish, closely related to the hoopfish, yeah. Gray coloration, a combination of near translucent flesh with white rib-like markings give this fish a deathly appearance. It takes advantage of this to avoid the attention of its predators. Behavior: moves in schools for protection, but will disperse and flee if necessary, whereon those fortunate enough to escape the gaze of their assailants will make for the seafloor and hide among the detritus. Assessment: edible, low calorie count. Alright. And let's do scavengers and parasites first. Blood crawler. Oh yeah, so this is one similar to the cave crawler. An agile territorial scavenger that moves in packs across the seabed, closely related to the amphibious cave crawler, but adapted to deep sea conditions. Legs: the greatest difference between the crawlers on 4546B are the 4 legs, which extend more than a meter from the blood crawler's torso, allowing it to move at surprising speed across the seabed and even to scale walls. 2, torso: the blood crawler can lower its entire body to bring its mandibles within grasping distance of the carrion on which it feeds, while retaining the maneuverability it requires to avoid its predators. Assessment: necessary waste recycler, avoid or incapacitate. And so reef bag, let's do sea treader first. Sea treader leviathan, a vast bipedal leviathan which roams the reefs in herds, grazing the seafloor. And look, so it's described as bipedal, so that front one must be for like its mouth for feeding or something. Okay, 1, antennae. Antennae on the creature's head can detect a range of scents, helping the sea treader to find fresh grazing pastures, avoid the path of large predators, and sense chemical signals from others of their kind. 2, carapace. Thick armor protects the creature from attack by all but the largest of carnivores. 2 legs extend from the rear. 3, elongated snout. Yeah, so it's not legs, that's why it's bipedal. Used to siphon up plant material from the seafloor and maintain balance. 4, behavior. Large herds would decimate the flora of a single area, thus encouraging the sea treader's migratory behavior. Families keep their young towards the center of the herd, and parents will lash out at over-curious interlopers in search of an easy meal. I wonder if that's why they were kind of turning when I came around. I felt bad, like I was causing problems. Assessment. Sea treader herds may unearth mineral deposits as they churn up the sand. They do. And last and certainly not least, our first major predatory Leviathan scan. Ghost Leviathan. This creature is approaching the size limit for sustainable organic life forms and has been designated Leviathan class. Adults of the species have been encountered exclusively around the edges of the volcanic crater, which supports life on this part of the planet and reacts with extreme aggression on approach. Okay, we got... what? I don't see the numbers in this one. We got 4. Okay. Hammerhead. Cartilaginous extensions of the creature's skull form a hammerhead, which protects the Ghost Leviathan as it performs devastating ramming attacks. Very cool. 2. Jaws. While fully capable of tearing through the flesh of any creature in range, all evidence indicates that mature Ghost Leviathans feed on microscopic life forms in the waters around the edges of the inhabited zone. Their vicious attacks on interlopers to their domain are not predatory in nature, but territorial. A creature so vast requires a huge expanse of water to satisfy its daily calorie requirements. 3. Torso. Its muscled interior body is surrounded by a translucent outer membrane, suggesting adaptation for deep, low-light environments. When threatened, it can intense its entire body before lashing out with incredible speed. For life cycle probable migratory behavior, the specimen was likely born far from the sea where it was encountered. Assessment. Extreme threat. Avoid the crater edge. Yeah, which means we were getting towards bad environments. Okay. I wish these would stay closed. Alright, anyways. Okay, so I think that's where we're going to close this one out. So we built our Cyclops. We have been going on a few expeditions here. We've done some upgrades to it, a ton to our Seamoth. I'd like to keep all this going. We were able to find what we needed to get the reactor back online. I found some cool fuel from sea treaders because we found a few zones. We went to both Blood Kelp Zones. Yes, I'll deal with that next time. We found 2 Blood Kelp Zones. Tagged them both. We found our first predatory Leviathan that we were able to scan, which is really cool. I feel bad that I haven't done the Reaper yet now. And we found a new Leviathan, a non-lethal one, in a deep, deep zone called the Sea Treader's Path, which is really, really cool. So we found some pretty cool environments. Found one Lifepod. I think that was today, right? We found one Lifepod that was that did not send a message to us. And we found another wreckage site that had some prawn upgrades. So some pretty cool stuff. I don't think we even did the prawn upgrades. Did we? No, I don't think we did. So we did everything we could for the Seamoth, plus a couple general ones. One, basically stuff that we can use for the prawn or the Seamoth. We also added some color to our vehicles. Unfortunately, the name on mine is not showing up for some reason. Must be a glitch. So yeah, I think that's it. So I think moving forward, what we're going to try to do is probably finish the base. I'd like to do that. That might not happen quick. I want to continue exploring some of these surface biomes, even the deeper ones especially. We haven't really been to the dunes yet. I don't know if those are worth scoping out. We haven't really been to most of the Reaper territories too much at all, just because I'm like, I don't know if there's much reason to go there, and plus they're very, very lethal. So technically the Ghost Leviathans are a little bit more deadly, but I argue that the Reapers are probably the scariest in my opinion. But definitely the Ghost Leviathans can put you down quicker, and they're massive if you hadn't noticed when I scanned it. But yeah, those are some things to kind of keep in mind. So I'd like to also add some additions to the Cyclops before we really start doing much. We got to get planting stuff going. I mean, there's a lot to still do. So, I don't think we're going anywhere anytime soon here. Hopefully these reactor rods last a little longer, and hopefully we can get a bioreactor up at our second site where that scan room is. And we can kind of take things as we go, as we have been. And I also mentioned that in the previous episode that I think it was the previous one, that I had found out how to get to the missing room I couldn't find on the Aurora. I had said I thought there was another room, but I couldn't remember. And I think I know how to get there now, so we can do that at some point as well. But otherwise, thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.